Down in the zone, 1-0. Chuck Finley was held this year to only 22 starts. He had back and neck and rib cage injuries. Says he feels great now, though.
That's the big key. Finley says he feels great, and it is Finn to win for the Tribe. He's got to throw strikes. That's the key for most every pitcher. Keep the ball out of the middle, use the fastball to get to the split finger, and he's tough on righties. Finn, he'll reach around 92 with that fastball. He's not in the mid-90s. I would say he's not overpowering, but he is a power pitcher. That split finger is his out pitch.
Missing the outside corner.
We'll show you his grips. It's a two-seamer here. He'll sink that one. The four-seam, he keeps it straight. The curve ball has got a little knuckle curve. You see the knuckle there. Then the split finger or fork ball, however you want to call it.
He missed with that splitter. Ichiro is on.
Well, he's the only guy that really matches up. Stan Javier usually will hit in there, and McLemore. But Javier is on the bench. It's a switch hitter. It gives Piniella a little extra flexibility with a switch hitter.
The other thing with Cameron hitting second, he is guaranteed to see some fastballs once Ichiro is on. The fastball he can hit, it's that splitter that you mentioned, Rex, that has really eaten him up. Twisting this one towards the crowd.
Well, Finley, doesn't have an exceptional pickoff move. What probably is his best move is the fact he holds the ball, and he'll keep the runner Ichiro in his tracks there. But he's 1.2 to 1.3 seconds from when he breaks his hands and gets the ball to the catcher's glove. And anything over 1.3 should be no problem for Ichiro.
Lou Piniella told us Bartolo Colon was 1.1 to the plate yesterday, and that's why Ichiro was pretty much stapled to the bag all afternoon. There's that fastball, and it's quickly 0-2.
I'd look to see Ichiro to run early in the count, give the batter a little better chance, but here Cameron's already down 0-2.
Ichiro, remember, was nabbed on a pitch out in game one. Lou Piniella was asked if that was just a lucky guess by Charlie Manuel. He kind of smiled and said maybe, but we changed our signs anyway for today. Oh-2 pitch to left. Well struck. There it goes.
Up, it just missed. Cameron capitalized.
And again, to recap the game plan, Ichiro gets on. Cameron sees fastballs. And it's 2-0 Seattle.
That is an advantage because the pitcher does not want to throw anything off speed. It gives the runner more time to steal the base.
1-1 pitch to Boone floats away, something that Indians fans sure don't want to see. Here's a stat we're putting on the screen for you right now.
Pretty impressive.
Up and away, and again, keep in mind Chuck Finley has waited 15 years, pretty much to the date, for this opportunity. That's why he signed with Cleveland, figuring they would be in the postseason. Finley hasn't been there since 1986. And he's not doing well. Finley suggesting to us yesterday, at the time, he figured no sweat. We'll come back next year and do this again. There have been 15 next years in the interim.
Finn's got to stop the bleeding quickly here.
Martinez strokes it deep into center. It is gone! Walk and a home run, single and a home run. And the 15-year wait has provided only this so far this afternoon.
And these Mariners are coming out today being very aggressive. That has been their style all year long. The backs are against the wall, first time all year as well.
Olerud spooning that one into foul ground. Fryman collects it for the first out finally here in the bottom of the first. Certainly neither of them expected 4-0 in the first inning today. Jay Buhner got a nice ovation as he stepped in. You mentioned that Lou Piniella had a choice to make. Go with Javier, a career .323 batter against Finley, or go with the veteran Jay Buhner.
Well, they want to give Buhner a chance to get into postseason play here in Game 2 and face Chuck Finley, the left-hander, who he's faced 69 times, got 17 hits and 5 home runs in his career off Finley. So he was hoping Jay could connect with one.
I think that's exactly what Lou Piniella is hoping for. Just one big swing today, and that'll justify putting him in there over Javier.
Javier, he's hit .323 off Finley lifetime. Well, that was a big decision for him, but he explained by saying, the fact Javier's not in there gives me a switch hitter off the bench, some flexibility.
Off the plate, 3-2.
Finley will work that slow curve, and he tries to keep the fastball down with a little sinking action. There's been way too much of the plate here in the first.
Buhner swinging at a bad ball. Diaz has to throw him out. 2 down. Wilson steps in and takes on the inside corner off speed.
Okay, there it is now. It's a little wider grip. You can see the fingers out here. Now the split finger, you're more right up on top of the seams of the split, and that's the effect of the rotation of the baseball.
Splitter has certainly been the out pitch, or fork ball, whatever you want to call it.
Right, and there it is in the glove. You can see it. Both fingers are split on top of the ball. Has that downward rotation. Very difficult for the hitter to pick up.
See if he goes back there on 0-2. He does, but he bounced it.
But that is the effect. You really want to bounce those pitches instead of throwing them for strikes, and that's your out pitch.
Last year, the Indians figured adding Finley was the missing piece to their playoff puzzle. Veteran lefty with a history of shutting down the Mariners and the Yankees. He does shut down Wilson, but the Mariners have been heard from here in the first inning. Home runs by Cameron and then Martinez. 4-0 Seattle.